Okay. We're going live. We're 9 o'clock yet. No, we're going live at 9. We're going live at 9. All right. Books and stuff together. I need some music. I gotta get some music. What the hell I do? Okay, Windows Media Player. For anybody just tuning in, we're going live at 9. Live at 9. Giving them a few minutes to get in. Try to get some music going. Like I said, if anybody who's tuning in, we're going live at 9. I'm trying to get some music started right now until everybody get in. So I'm gonna put the HTTP address on the screen, and I'm gonna put the phone number for anyone want to call in. As of right now, I'm just trying to put some music on until everybody get in. And I gotta be careful about the music because they got me last time. So I'm gonna try to find something that's not copywritten. So I can find something that I know. What I'm gonna do tonight, basically, we're gonna go over the news. We're gonna go over what's going on in the news, and basically, I want your opinion what's going on because when we listen to the news that's on the TV, we can't give our opinion. I don't know what I put on it. So this is I've been doing this for about some months now. So basically, what I'm gonna do is just try to keep it going. And I know once it get cold outside, people gonna be in the house more, and we gotta communicate. So as you see, it ain't get no better for us. Hold on 1 second. My grandson calling me. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. All right. Good job. Let me call you back. I'm online. All right. All right. All right. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Give me 1 second because I have to get my line so that whenever you call in, everybody can hear you when you call in. So excuse me for 1 second. My bad. Like I said, I've been rushing. I got it kind of rigged up in here. I had time to organize my wires. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, like I said, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go through the news. We're gonna go on websites. We're gonna talk about everything that's going on. I guess P Diddy, one of the main things. I get my ass in shape. Okay, I can't play that music. All right, so let's start the show. I ain't finna get banned for playing that. All right. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Anybody that if you can't hear me or see me or anything sound crazy, let me know because I won't know until y'all tell me that it sound crazy. So if you hear echo or I know I'm dark on this screen. I ain't that dark. I don't mind being dark though, but I ain't this dark. But it's wintertime. Wintertime is when we lighten up anyway. There's sun. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. So let's go ahead and start the show. All right, like I said, I want to welcome everybody to the A.M.P podcast show. Basically, what it is, it's a late night talk show for us grown people. Okay, hopefully, it won't be no kids on the chat or in the call. My grandson just called, but he ain't gonna call no more. I hear echo. So basically, we the ones that vote in presidents. We the ones who pay the taxes. We the ones who and being that we grown, we gotta talk, we gotta communicate, we gotta make a better future for our kids. If you're not about making a better future for our kids, this probably not the show for you. All right. But what we're gonna do anyway is just go through different topics. Like I say, if you have a topic that you want to bring up and discuss, you can put it in the chat down the bottom. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, it's still chat and it still comes up on the screen. If you want to call in, if you ain't scared to call in, give me your hot minute of your opinion about something, and we'll go from there. Like I said, basically, we in the house. All right. If you're watching me, chances are you're not at a local football game. You're not watching. I mean, you're not outside doing something because it's kind of chilly though. So let's talk. Let's communicate. I know it's kind of new to some of y'all. Thanks for the ones that do watch every time I do a show and do comment in and do tell me or ask about the show. That's the main reason why I'm doing it now. A lot of times when I do a live show, I don't have a whole lot of people watching, but I go back and look at it and I have over 200 views of it. So just because somebody's not watching it now, and just because I might not call your name, doesn't mean that I ain't talking to you or about you in a positive way. Always positive. Always positive. But we're gonna go over the news, and it's October. It's about the middle of the month of October. I know we got the big show. What is it called? I hate to get it wrong, whatever. Because matter of fact, I got his number, and I don't have a flyer though. But I know with Big Show stuff come up new, and he don't have time to put it on the flyer, and I just don't know about it. But they ain't the way to advertise for our people. So if you have something that's going on and you want to advertise, call the show and you can advertise it yourself. Okay. But for right now, I'm gonna see if I can call Fletcher or Big Show, whatever y'all call them, and see if I can hear what's going on. Hope y'all can hear that.
Hello.
Yo, good. What's going on?
What's up, bro?
I can't call it. Hey, don't curse now because I'm live on the show. Now I know you ain't gonna curse though, but yeah, I'm live on my show now, and I was trying to give people the info on your the big show on rodeo show, and I ain't want to call it the wrong thing, and I ain't have all the information though. But if you don't mind, can you just give us a quick rundown from the horse's mouth when it is, maybe the prices or and what's going on, so everybody know.
All right. It's Big Show first annual trail ride that's located at 361 Lewis Drive, better known now as the Hideaway, a place of peace, refuge, and a good time, and most important, an understanding of why. we are called the Hideaway. This event is a 4-day event, starts from October the 17th in the 20th, Sunday night. We have about 12 DJs. We have about 10 different performance acts coming from Tennessee, Dallas, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, on the border of Virginia, North Carolina. We got artists going to be performing. Also, one of our own, Murdoch the Blues Man. Also, Harry Miller going to be doing some show that I got set for the people that they're going to be doing, collaborating together. So that means Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. I mean, we got a lot of live events going on for you. Also, that Saturday, we will be doing our trail ride, which 8 o'clock that morning, I will be feeding everybody breakfast. The ride will take off at 10 a.m. We will do our ride that we're going to do with the horses, four-wheelers, side-by-side, dirt bike, etc. And then at 3 o'clock, we're going to be doing a live Western movie because we built a whole Western town on the property. And we will be doing a live movie hosted by yours truly. And we're inviting folks that want to get in the movie. They can get in there, let them know what their role would be and things like that. Man, it's going to be off the chain for family, for children, adults, seniors. And it's only $20 a day is what this event is. We do have some VIP setups for with alcohol, without alcohol, and we have a custom stage built for our sponsors that will be in the designated area where they don't have to move. Everything will be catered to them, that you can do that, which I would think would be the best. It covers the whole event. So, you know, bring a neighbor, bring a friend. We tell you to come because you also, we ask you just behave. It's all we ask, and everything else is going to be laid out for you, and it will be an event that you've never. And make that happen. And everything been falling into place where I desired for it to fall in place. And I'm just a person, man, of the person I have become and get becoming. I be trying to do things beyond what other folks think. And I've always been a determined person. I've always done things different than anybody. Don't make me any different than anybody, but I just like doing things, and I don't mind taking the challenge because I realize when you are trying to do something great, and I go with it.
You're right about that because I tell people a lot of times if you or somebody don't do it, who's gonna do it? I mean, it's easy to pay your money and it's easy to complain, but it's not easy to organize it or throw something. I don't care if it's a party. If you think about it, Fletcher, only a few people have thrown parties. Only a few people have thrown things for the public to come and enjoy. And it's easy to pay your money and it's easy to complain about something, but it's not easy to throw the show for the people. And like I always say, if you and people like you, and other people that's doing stuff don't do it, then who's gonna do it? The people
Exactly. You know, and I want to say, adding to that, man, a lot of people just don't seem to understand or either just boldly don't care that it costs to do nothing. And this stuff is not easy as some people think. You may make it look like it's simple and easy, but it takes money and time and hard work to put things together, to make things safe for people to come out to be able to enjoy. And the whole thing, the kick that I get out of it, man, is when people say they had a good time and a safe time. That right there means the world to me. And that's some things that you can't pay for. So a lot of people sit back and they tent doors and judge and thinking, oh, he making or they making a bunch of money, not realizing how much money it took them to do what they done and to create what was created just for people to have something to do and somewhere to go. It's not easy, but guess what? It's doable. So just on the knowing that, that's why it pushes me, it motivates me, it excels me that when people is acting that way, when they feel that way, it just gives me the drive to make sure I do it because that's telling me, see, this is why you got to do it because they don't understand. Show them, make them understand that if you don't do it, it won't get done. And after it's done, then a lot of people that push against things, they begin to understand, like, yo, you know what? I even had a good time. You know, they may not tell you that to your face or to your ear, but they'll tell it through somebody. So, you know, all those little pieces right there, man, I appreciate it and I'm grateful for it because I guess I'm a person realizing a lot of things that I've done in making poor choices and decisions. I don't expect the world to turn around and just cater to me now. It could be a little throwback from when I did make bad choices. So I'm determined now to make even better decisions. So I take the good, the bitter with the sweet, and I keep going.
Hey, brother, anybody that's doing anything positive, you got my platform to say what you got to say and do what you got to do. And I applaud you. Like I say, anything positive, I applaud you. And before we go, can you give them dates one more time? And I probably will give you a call back next Friday on doing the show so you can remind everybody for the deadline and everything. But can you give everybody the dates again?
Yes, it kicks off this Thursday coming, October the 17th,
This
and it
Thursday.
will
Okay.
go to October the 20th, which is Sunday, next Sunday. So next week it's on and popping, y'all. I mean, it ain't coming, it's here. So I'm telling you, when I say a good time, I think that's an understatement what we're about to do. And you know what I'm proud of? To say it right here where I grew up at in Mount Olive. Yes, that's where it's going down over there at the hideaway. It's going down. We finna make history on top of history, and we're gonna make our ancestors proud. We're gonna make our youth proud, and we're gonna make our seniors realize that now they can see the fruit of their labor. When they told us some positive things, when it seemed like we couldn't hear it, we didn't understand it. But now that we got it together, now we're trying to give back some of that was given to us.
And good. Well, Fletcher, I appreciate that and everything, and I'm gonna try my best. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is out there though, but I'm gonna try to go live from out there Friday and probably Saturday too from out there. And I thank you for your information and let everybody know the dates and how much everything costs, and everybody just be ready to have a good time. And
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
I try to give you a call back before then. All right, my man.
All right. God bless.
I appreciate it, man. All right. As they say in church, go in yourself. How to say? Oh, good God! I ain't been church in so long. Go in yourself. No, I ain't gonna mess it up. I'm through with it. 'Cause I don't want nobody laughing at me when I was trying to mess it up though. But you know what time and you know what place. It's in Mount Olive. Starting Thursday. If you can't be there Thursday because you got to work Friday, then come on out Friday. Like he said, the show is Saturday, and the show means a Western show. Every time I go in my parents' house, they got a Western on, and I sit down there and I watch it. And I realize I like the actors. I mean, they act real. They ain't phony like the actors are nowadays. So let's go and support them because it might be you doing something one day, and we got to support you and your organization. Okay. There's a law that's going out now. It's basically locking up parents for bad kids. They're saying that to a certain age that parents are responsible for their kids. I really want to know y'all opinion on that. That's the phone number on the address. Well, on the screen if you want to call in. I forgot. Let me stop sharing. Good. But yeah. Okay. As of now, they are locking up parents for bad kids. I can find up the article online though, but basically it was a kid stole no a kid Arizona. He was a young boy. He was about 17 years old, and he was his mama had a little device in the car that would could capture whenever he was speeding or not. So he was going over 95 miles per hour like 4 times. And she would call him, tell him to slow it down, curse him out and everything. And he would say, okay, mommy, and he would slow it down and everything. Long story short, it was a friend of his that called him one day and told him to come by and pick him up. He went by and picked the boy up, and as you know, he went to speeding and he had a car wreck, and the passenger boy got killed. So, long story short, they pushed the DA and they got charges brought up against his mama and locked the mama up. Now, do y'all feel like that's right? I mean, she would call him, she cursed him out, tell him to slow down and this and that, whatever. At what age do y'all feel like we can control our kids? And at what age do you feel like our kids need to see that fire will burn? Chuck, what's going on, man? We need to discuss that. Well, I can say yeah, we need to discuss it because those small little things that be in the news like that, we see it then, pay no attention, and then turn around 6 months from now, and it's a law. The Supreme Court or Congress passed a law saying that okay, this is the law of the land now. Now, some of us got some badass kids. That's plain and simple. Some of our kids, I don't know if they bad because I don't believe nobody born bad. Are some of our kids bad because they see too much being young? Are they bad because their parents are too young and not mature enough to know how to raise a kid that to not scar them mentally on certain things that kids see? Because kids, what's the word for it? They do what they see, not what you say. And that's certain things that's not in the handbook though. But if you're a parent, you know that by now. Okay. Um, some kids watch they get it from TV. They get it from TV, they get it from their peers. Their peers at a certain point, as we all know as parents, that or uncles or aunts, whatever, we all know that at a certain point, their peers mean more to them than us. What they say go. I mean, they believe like, they haven't even though their peers haven't been through it yet, they believe their peers. That's just facts, okay? So how much can we blame the parent and lock the parent up? There was a school shooting, not too recently, but it was some months ago. And as you know, they locked the parent up for that too, saying that his son, they went and bought the boy a gun. Like most parents who hunt with a kid that's 7, 8 years old, they buy him a gun. So that ain't nothing odd to me, for buying him a gun. But they saying that the boy made some statements about, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to kill some people. And I want to say one of the parents did like try to chastise him or something about that. But long story short, he still went to the school and he shot some people. Locked the parents up. Like I say, keep this in mind because even though it's small now, it's going to be a law. And once it's a law, that law can get smaller and smaller. No, I'm sorry. It can get broader and broader. Start scooping up everything in that law, meaning that if your kid do certain such a thing, you responsible. You got to pay. That's the main thing they want. Pay. Most people not gonna go to jail for their child. They're gonna get a lawyer. They're gonna pay the fines. They're gonna do whatever. They want the money, but it is gonna be a law. You can believe that. And I kind of want your opinion on that. At what age do you think you are, as a parent, are not responsible for your kids' actions? Me myself, I say once a kid starts smelling this musk, when a kid start not really puberty, it's not really age for me. It's the kid once he start acting up, once he start talking back too much, whatever, being hard headed, not listening, whatever. I mean, there's not a certain age for that. It could be a young kid, it could be an older kid. Mm. But could the problem be some of the parents? That's a hot topic. There's been topics on Facebook whenever people try to say that it's the parents and parents snap back. They snap back hard, you know what I'm saying? They like, it ain't me, you know what I'm saying? It's my kid, or don't tell me how to raise my kid, or this and that, though. But if we all gonna be a village, somebody got to tell somebody something. Because as of now, we're going the wrong way. Um, Also, as far as talking about parents, I ain't gonna be before you long. Okay, I only have probably about 7, 8 things I've written down. Unless you call in or chat about something for us to talk about, then I will. But like I say, it's Friday night. It's cold outside. I ain't going nowhere. If you don't want to chat and talk in, just listen. Listen, share, like, whatever you got to do. But there's a law in Tennessee now that's saying that no more just signing the birth certificate as a father. The law says now that whenever you sign the birth certificate as a father, a DNA test has to follow it. But I don't understand that because what if you know you're not the child's father, but you still want to, be you're going to be the child's father. I mean, you're going to either marry the woman or you're going to be with her, whatever, and to not have your name on the certificate. Yeah, you can kind of explain that though, but that's going to cause big questions as you get older. That's a hard one there because people gotta realize that it don't matter if that's your blood child or not. If you raise a child, you love them the same way as if it's your blood child. That's just plain and simple. But that will stop a few cases of child support that shouldn't be on people. I know people that were taking care of a child, doing their thing and everything, and the woman wanted to raise the child support up, get more money, and that keep this interest, whatever. And he went after 4 or 5 years and got a blood test, found out it wasn't his. Now she don't have no more child support. Luckily, he kind of staying in the child's life though, but trust me, that will wing. As parents, check this out for example, especially the fathers. If you have a child and that child don't stay with you, the first week it drives you crazy. You calling every day. You about to fuss with the baby mama or the wife or whatever. You going crazy. After about 3 weeks, you don't call every day. You calling every other day, every 2 days. After 2 or 3 months, 4 or 5 months, you seeing them once a week, maybe twice a week, whatever. And that's the way it is. And sad to say, but a lot of fathers want to be in their child life, though. But the longer you stay away from your child, you get used to it to a point where it don't bother you as much to not be with that child, and that's a bad way to be. But that law in Tennessee, though, it's gonna spread, and maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? If you sign the birth certificate as a father, you got to do a DNA test. Do they just want our DNA, or do they want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Far as to cut down on illegal child support cases, or I don't know. Y'all let me know. Okay, I did want to talk about too. We gotta talk about politics. Let me put that on the screen. Let me move my mic. I ain't gonna go fast tonight, like I said. 'Cause I know most of y'all are in the house. Y'all ain't moving. Y'all in for the night. Maybe something on TV you want to watch, but it's probably a rerun. So let's talk about some politics because we got less than a month before you know what time it is. Time to vote. If you don't want to vote, I don't care. I mean, I can't blame you. Both candidates is terrible. Only reason that Trump is getting a little push is because of the economy. Whenever Trump was in there, prices of stuff was lower, so people gonna vote, get Trump back in there. It's crazy right now. Harris, to me, she's over her head. She don't know what she's doing. They rushed her too fast. I mean, she don't even know how to answer the questions. And people, I mean, whenever she being asked questions. Let's see if I can pull some of it up. Since we gonna be here for the night, y'all ain't going nowhere. We're gonna share some screens up in here, okay? Let me share the screen and bear with me a little bit. Okay, we're gonna share. Oh, okay. Before we talk to politics, we kind of got to go with this P Diddy thing. It's a lot of news about P Diddy, and for those that really watch YouTube and different people on YouTube, whatever, basically we already know. No, so we've been knew about this story about P Diddy. We just waiting for the case to happen. But for those who don't really know, I ain't gonna go back and basically they arrested him for all kinds of stuff, trafficking, drugs, I don't know, a little of everything. But basically, he had the same case as that dude right there, Epstein. Epstein, so-called Epstein had an island, just like P. Diddy got an island. Well, had an island. And on Epstein Island, he had a bunch of girls, 16, 15. So whenever you flew to his island, because he had security guards with M16s and everything, that's going there for pedophiles. Kids. But what he done was he had information on all the people that went there. He videotaped them. He had tapes of them being there and everything. So basically, try to tell on him whatever, he could blackmail him. Okay. P. Diddy basically did the same thing that Epstein did, except for there ain't too many allegations of kids messing with small kids. They trying to do it now. On the white boy on there saying he was 6 years old and to a P. Diddy party, and it showed the party and the cookout, and it was all kinds of parents out there and all kinds of kids. Look like then, I mean, you remember that somebody had to put that in your. But long story short, he said he traumatized right now and everything. People come out of the woodwork trying to get some of that money before Puff. That's all it is. Puff would give up everything before he go to jail. He tried to auction off two of his homes worth $50 million a piece for bail money. Tried to sell his planes for bail money, give up all his stuff to the feds so they know he's not a flight risk. Still won't let him out of jail. Basically, just like Epstein, they need him gone because the people that he have on his tape that come to his party, which basically was the after party, he recorded them. He recorded them having freak offs or whatever they wanted to say, and most of them, 90% of them, were married people, married politicians, married actors, married whatever, and they were doing things with whoever. And he recorded on tape, and he using that now for stay out of well, not stay out of jail card, but stay alive card, because they know or they don't know what will happen. He is there no more. Will tape just come out? Do he have somebody that's gonna just start tapes out YouTube and everywhere? They don't know that, and they're scared of that. That's why he in the jail now. Epstein is still on the island. He on his own island. Nobody don't go there. Nobody don't bring his name or whatever. The powerful people that he knew, chances are he on the island. He ain't dead. Nah. What they about killing somebody and they got some secret stuff against you, you don't know if they got orders for somebody to put it out once you ain't here. Once they're not here no more, because they know you want to kill them. Of course, they know that. So the smart thing to do is to have some blackmailing power. His trial is May of next year. What's gonna happen to him in jail from now to then? Who knows? But you best believe they're gonna try to disgrace his name all over the media from now to then. It's a difference between I'm not excusing Diddy though, but it's a difference between messing with kids like Epstein did and messing with grown people. He drugged the kids. Epstein did the same way Puffy drugged the grown. To me, Epstein is way worse. But the power, my connection ain't messing up. The power to be that can hide Epstein's list of the people that went there. The feds got it, CIA got it, the government got it. The power to be that can hide it goes to show that there are people that there is above the law in America. You can say everybody that A.M.P did it, he locked up. Nah, well, they above the law, whether you believe it or not. Now, the part about P Diddy and something is going wrong with my internet. I don't know what it is. It ain't no storm or nothing, though. But the part about P Diddy that gets me is his and Tupac apartment of LA got a whole lot to do with Biggie's murder. And that can bankrupt the city of Los Angeles. Yeah, Los Angeles, because Pac was in Vegas. Pac, yeah. That could bankrupt them, and they know that. They was down with it. A crime like that can't happen. Cameras at stores can't come up missing unless the police have some kind of involvement in that kind of. Nobody in jail, no, and they wish that somebody go ahead and kill him. But will that help? Because they don't know he's a video type man, so they don't know if he's gonna have it's gonna come out after he dead on them. Like I said, excuse me for the it keeps saying that it's reconnecting and connecting problems. So if it's going out, far as your far as my face, whatever, I don't know what's going on. It ain't no storm outside. But yeah, speaking of storms too, quick. But two hurricanes in what less than a month. I know it's gonna be a lot of cars that's gonna be going to the salvage yard. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cars. But yeah, she worked down there at the hospital, and I don't know if y'all can see it good. The bottom of it. I just go to full screen. Oh, sorry about that. My cousin Neat got it. But basically, turn the volume down. She gonna let her talk. But basically, yeah, she down there in Florida. I forgot what part. She in the middle part. I know that. She ain't down in. Okay. You know, that's the water coming in to the hospital. Where she work at? I got too much stuff going at one time. Must be done, but basically, yeah, it's too much. The water going in under the doors at the hospital, and they're gonna have to move up to the second floor. But Hurricane 2 that came through North Carolina and hit the western part of North Carolina. It hit it bad. It hit it hard. I mean, I never really saw mudslides like in this part of the country. I said it's always like a California, Utah thing, whatever though. But that's crazy where it hit at. And basically, there are people saying now that what's the odds of that once in 1,000 year flood storm, whatever, and it hit the one place in North Carolina where they just found out that it is so rich and lithium. Lithium, you might know by now, that's what they were using to make car batteries. So what's the odds of that place in North Carolina that it was hit so bad that now they can't make really no one will probably go back to live there because of the mudslides, and they're gonna say that it's a dangerous place to stay now, so they don't give you no insurance to stay there. So if they don't give you no insurance to stay there, then they're gonna use that land for government property. And was they use it for government property, that's when they're gonna use it to get the lithium and they're gonna get the lithium out of there. They do this in different places. There was a fire in Wisconsin, Wyoming. Wyoming is half 43% of Wyoming is owned by the federal government. The other part of it is owned by the people who stay there. So how about the part of it that the people who stay there was the part that caught a fire? And once again, that part they've been saying is the richest far as um, lithium. Any way that they find lithium, people, you can best believe that they're coming to get their land. And you probably think that yes, it's a storm. Even in Hawaii, if you go to YouTube and check out Hawaii, it's something called HARP. A lot of people don't believe in HARP, but I don't know what the HARP stands for. But basically, HARP been around for a while, and it's basically a government or army tool that they use to manipulate the weather. Now, the average person, because they haven't seen it on news or seen it in a movie, don't believe it. You can't make tornadoes and hurricanes or whatever. They don't believe it. You'd be surprised what the government could do. Okay, there are videos of that fire in Hawaii, and basically, because with technology is a blessing and a curse. Someone had a phone, and behind somebody's head, they seen this a ray going to the sky for probably about I don't know how many seconds or whatever. Because then after he saw it, he put the camera on or whatever, and within probably he said 5 minutes later, the fire was coming so fast that the fire basically the reason why the fire spread so fast in Hawaii because they were tornadoes that was on fire. There were tornadoes literally on fire in Hawaii. That part. Every part that happened to, trust me, there's a reason for them going there. There's a reason. And most time the reason is it's a natural resource that they want. They're doing it in Africa right now. The Kenya president in Africa. Um, if I was faster in typing, I could put this stuff up, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't that fast, you know what I'm saying? I'm typing whatever. I ain't take typing in high school. I should have. But there's a Kenya president just signed a law in Kenya, and he did a deal with Bill Gates. And what he done was starting 2025, every Kenyan born will have what they call an ID chip implanted in them. The ID chip will, as they say, will keep them knowing their health, knowing if they got any disease, knowing where they at all times, whatever. Now there are people in Kenya that want the president head. Basically, he made a deal with the devil. I don't know what they offered him, what kind of fake gold they gave him in the end. But when you make deals with them, it always turn out bad. Ask the Indians, ask anybody, it always turn out bad. And he made a deal with Bill Gates, way over there in Africa now. Quietly way over there in Africa, that every Kenyan in 2025 will be born with a chip. And they say they can use it for money, for buying this and that, whatever. They're gonna load it up with money, and so they can go to the stores, whatever. But that's happening right now. That's crazy. Uh, all right, I'm gonna move on from the Puffy and Epstein thing, but one thing about Puffy too, a girl got caught recently. She got caught on the Texas to a dude that used to be with Puffy, and she used to be hanging with them, and she was trying to get him to co-sign her on her story, far as Puffy. She promised him $3 million once the settlement is done. Now, was that planned? As far as the Puffy defense to make it seem like some of the people that's coming up for are not truthful? Could be. Or some of the people that's coming forth not truthful? Could be. But like I say, some of the people are lying, some people ain't. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it hard on the people that's not lying. But if you, to me, if you went to his party and he drug you and you woke up in the bed and different spots was sore on you, whatever, hurting on you, whatever, and then you went to screaming on him, whatever, and he showed you a video, told you to get out of his house, whatever, that's blackmail. And that's how he was taught. He was taught by other people. One name that's going around is Clyde Davis. One name that's going around is Burkle, some Burkle dude. Um, oh Lord, I had chats and I've been running my mouth. I don't know if y'all could see me or not. Yeah, Ron. I'm sorry, Ron Burkle. That's his name, Ron Burkle. He's a billionaire. He's the one who hooked Diddy up with the Ciroc, the liquor label and all that stuff. When are we gonna wise up to this liquor label stuff, whatever? Like I said before, how many black people you know that's so called so rich and you can go in the store, um if you want to call in, the number is sorry, I'm sorry. If you want to call in to the show, the number is 910-874-6785. I don't know a gay society going on, and if you are a famous celebrity, it gives them power to be able to bend you over. Because they are nobody to the public, but they are so rich and powerful. It gives them power to be able to bend you over, and then when people can watch you on TV like you all muscular and you the man, whatever. They laughing at you. They got videos of you, of Puffy. Yeah, a lot of these rappers that you see walking around with all these tattoos up and always talking bad about women, bees and hoes, whatever, whatever, they got bent over. Yeah, so they're trying to act extra manly so that it won't show. There's a lot of heat right now on LL Cool J. A lot of heat on him. And to me, the average person, if somebody have a claim out on you about some funny stuff, you wilding. You wilding, or you putting your hands on them, or you making a statement, whatever. A lot of these cats ain't saying nothing. They are quiet. Honestly, me, I don't trust a famous person that used to have a mustache or a beard all their life, and then when they started making a certain amount of money, they cut their facial hair off. That's just me. Some of our brothers and they facial hair, once they grow, they don't cut it off, especially when they making money. You really can't tell them to cut their mustache off. This might freak a lot of some of y'all out though, but we all grown here tonight. The reason why they cut their mustache off, think about it. We, for the fellas, would you want a woman with a mustache going down on you? Nah. Hate to say it. That's what the reason why they gotta shave their mustache off, because the power to be that they do whatever to don't like that. No, they like little girl looking images. They like women with no hair down there, no hair, whatever. They like that young pedophiles look. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want no manly looking face down there. We grown. We can talk about we grown. I mean, but that's the reason why you see a lot of them. cutting their mustache off and looking all corny in the face. Because, like I say, if you're a man, you won't want no woman with no mustache going down there on you. Like I say, if you want to call the show, the number is 910-874-6785. If you have a topic or something you want to talk about, um, just give me a call. My next topic that I want to talk about is someone died recently. Someone died. Oh, John Amos died recently of Good Times. If I can pull him up. I know y'all tired of seeing about the flood, but John Amos of Good Time died recently. And basically, let me pull him up so everybody know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all young and you might not know who John Amos is. You might just know him from Coming to America. But come on, we're a little slow tonight. But yeah, okay. As I was gonna say though, John Amos died, and it kind of reminded me of something. A lot of our black sitcoms back in the day that we grew up on that was funny as hell, that the ones that we just, you know, we still watch today as far as reruns, I'm sorry. Um, a lot of them shows was doing great. A lot of them shows was number one coming up. A lot of them shows one time whenever Living Single and Martin, and before that Sanford and Son and Jeffersons. A lot of them shows was beating other shows, just number one, and blacks are the minority, but they was number one as far as So a lot of shows that we don't know about, they got canceled and went away because of their producers. Their producers, after a while, got irritated with positive or strong black fathers, and they wanted to change up the image of it. That's the main reason why John Amos, God, no, I'm going to blank on what his name was on Good Times. Um, Somebody better chat and tell me. I can think about his flow and James. Yeah, James' image of a strong black father on Good Times. So they started writing different stuff far as his lines and stuff, and made him and was trying to make him more like want to hustle and want to be out at night type whatever. And James took to his guns, and they fell out. So they killed James on the show. Written off. James died one time out of the blue, and really weak, corny. But think about other shows that black men stood up or was canceled for no reason, and basically the producers were the same kind of producers that produced the shows. The Jeffersons was doing good. They had no reason to cancel when they did. Uh, um, Living Single. Living Single was doing so good. The producer went and made a same kind of apartment building. Friends stayed in different apartments next door, whatever. It was right after Friends. It was right. Friends came out like a couple of years after Living Single was killing it by the same producer and put it on NBC, and then gave them Living Single time slot, singles time slot, and it was killing it. Living Single. Then once again wrote off the character of Kyle, dark skinned dude with the kind of like funny accent, voice, whatever. But they wrote him off and sent him to London somewhere. And then the show, they keep doing it. Think about the shows where they would change characters and then the show would fizzle down and then it wouldn't go nowhere. Those things were done on purpose. It was done by a certain period of time. So those certain kind of royalties just in the music game. And by that show being canceled by a certain amount of time, they got less money on reruns, if any money on reruns. And them shows rerun for decades and still do. They shortchanged. I mean, all our Sanford and Son was another one. The Cosby Show was another one. It was just too positive or too strong. And whenever something is too positive or too strong, they got to weaken it. They got to add some cream to it. They got to lighten it up. But okay, I'm about finished. Like I say, if anybody want to call in, the number you want to talk about is Elon Musk. A while ago, I heard something about a while ago, I heard something about the Antichrist, and as far as there will be someone evil in power, and you would think but then someone will come along and defeat him or take him out, and everybody will praise that person, thinking that he is that Elon Musk. Right now, everybody love him because his I'm back. Good God, I don't know what happened just now. I don't know if I hit the wrong switch or wrong button or what though. But okay, yeah. Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he's with Trump and he's saying he on Twitter because he want everybody to have free speech or whatever. I'm trying to hurry up now because I don't know what's up with this Wi-Fi and it might go out again. So I'm trying to hurry up. But basically Elon Musk, he's about to put online over 100,000 robots. Yeah. He got robot people and he got robot dogs. He got robots to work in the restaurants. He got robots out the ass. And he is firing people by the hundreds, maybe by the thousand, no, by the hundreds right now that work for him. Basically, every time he get a robot that would do a job, he's firing people. And after he does that with his company, that's going to spread to other companies. He's going to start selling his robots to other companies, to other fast food places, the other retail places, the other whatever he can sell them to. And people are going to be out of jobs. That's come. We do it to our own self. That's the crazy part about it. Well, no, we don't do it to our own self. We can't really stop it because we don't have a true media to tell us what's going on. All right, so that's why people beat the bush and they record stuff and they report stuff on YouTube or different kind of platforms, and we just gotta collect that information and put it out to the masses because the masses, as far as the regular media, not going the mainstream media, NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, Headline News, all of them, they're not going to tell us what we need to know. They already been owned. They're owned by a company called the Legacy Company. Most of our media that we have here in America is owned by a group called the Legacy Company. That's why news people from California to North Carolina talk about the same subjects, have the same tone when they talk about it and everything. Because they own the media, they own the newspapers, but they don't. They own like YouTube, but they can't control it. They can't really control what comes out of my mouth. All they can do is just wait till it come out of my mouth and then cut me off, mute me. Okay, but they can't do it to everybody. But Wi-Fi internet is a curse and a blessing because at the same time they're going to feed you information to have it where you don't know what to believe. Me and somebody had an argument, not an argument, but a discussion about astrology in the Bible. I guess they felt like with no astrology in the Bible. We're gonna have a conversation too about that. A real Bible talk. People always say that there's um there's no place or they never had a real conversation about the Bible. I want to do it. If you a real debate, if you pro and you against, let me know. I'll be the moderator and go with it. If you got facts about it proving how you feel, people need to hear it. It may be something that you might say that triggers them and they might go back to church Sunday, whatever. Never know. Uh, Yo, it's good, Joe Kelly. Yeah, that's about the topic. On the topic I had to answer to. See, come on, okay. If you ever notice when you hear about the Israel bombing over there in what happened, peep this, people. Keep this in mind. Please keep this in mind. Every time you hear about it, you can always hear October 7th of last year. They act as if this stuff that happened on October 7th just happened and then Israel is striking back or whatever. No, they've been going back and forth for I don't know how long, years, months, decades, killing each other. So this one time, it has a lot of similarities to the Holocaust. They do. I believe Hitler claimed that the Reich building was burnt down by them, and that was an excuse for him to round them up and do what he done. You hear a lot of reporters saying that this is their Holocaust. You need or this is their 9/11. You need a big enough excuse to do what you want to do. Whether you know it or not, evil people run this world, this country, this world. Evil people run this world. You can have 10,000 good people staying in the town. If 10 people in that bad will murder you, do whatever, they're going to run that town. That's just the way it is. The man with a gun and the heart to kill, whatever, he's going to run it until his karma come back up on him and take him out. Other than that, think about it. We got wars and everything going on right now. It's 6 billion people, I guess, in this world. 98% of the 6 billion people want peace. They don't want no war. They don't want no killing. They just want to live. They want to have their family. They want to make some money. They want to visit people. They want to travel. They want to do whatever. 99.5, 99.8 of the 6 billion people want peace, want to just live life and just have fun and raise their family and everything. That one little 0.3% that's willing to kill you, that's willing to bomb you, to do whatever for money, they run it. They can run it and nobody's going to lock them up. Think about the guy for Israel right now. He's giving orders to kill, they're going to kill like probably 50,000 people over there now. Once he stopped killing them and he said, okay, the war's over with, what did he do? He go to his mansion. He start running for prime minister or whatever. He live his life out. All the people dead. That's crazy how evil people that's willing to kill or whatever for the money, for the whatever, they can rule over 6 billion people. Because the good people ain't got the heart to lay them down. Plain and simple. It's certain people that make money off of selling the weapons, and certain people that make money off of starting wars because they get the money in their pocket from the people who make the weapon. Because every country, the taxpayers got a blank checkbook to the military. Whatever they need, they can have it. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if some people left because I hit the wrong button and it went off and it started back up though. But if you back with me now, I appreciate it. And the other thing about what's going on over there in Israel right now, for the people that's going to church Sunday, can you please do me a favor and ask your pastor, do Revelations 3:9 apply today? It's real easy to find parts in the Bible to make you feel down as a person, or like you ain't prayed enough, or your faith is too weak. That's why stuff happened to you, this and that, whatever. But Revelations 3:9, if you go to church Sunday, ask your pastor, or if you go to Sunday school, ask them about Revelation 3:9. Do that apply today? If you don't know what it's about, pull your Bible out, and it's basically saying that are we in the times where how do it go? It's called about the synagogue of Satan. Those who say they are Jews are not Jews, but they are from the synagogue of Satan. And basically, by their actions, you can tell that they are not Jews, but they're gonna lie and say that they are Jews. Because the average Jew, a good-hearted Jew, not gonna try to kill nobody. They ain't trying to do that to anybody. So you know what I'm saying. So Revelation 3:9, just ask them to do that. Apply today. Okay, like I said, I'm about done here. It's getting kind of late, and I can't play no music. And I done had a glitch in my system that knocked everybody offline right quick. But I'm gonna take a break. When I say take a break, I'm gonna take a break offline, and I might come back on in the next 30 minutes. So, for everybody that tuned in tonight, I appreciate it. If you just watch, just listen, and if those who chatted in, Andrew and Chuck and Joe Kelly and whoever else, I appreciate it. And I might come back on in another 30 minutes. Gotta take a break right quick. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. And if I don't come back on, remember, just because you ain't doing bad, I don't mean you're a good person. You got 10 fingers, 10 toes. You gotta get out and do good to be considered a good person. I appreciate you. All right. Boy, loud as hell.